Check, 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 check. Check 1, 2, check. Check. Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. You are looking live at Colby High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school girls basketball in non-conference tilt tonight between two close rivals, the Abbotsford Falcons and the Colby Hornets. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by my wife Chris Anderson on production. First game of the season with me behind the mic doing basketball. Should be interesting. This is the pregame show brought to you by BBD Sports Shop. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford. Pardon me, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Two teams who have already started their season. Let's first look at the Abbotsford Falcons. Head coached by Larry Lechner. Last year in the Merriwood North, the Abbotsford Falcons finished third with a 7-9 record in conference and 13-12 overall. In the WIAA tournament, Abbotsford defeated Colby 52-37 and then lost to Stratford in the level 2 regional semifinal. They lost to Stratford 56-34. A couple of kids to keep an eye on. Azul Diaz, Nevaeh Trankler is the one that I remember from last year that played very well for the Falcons. Another senior, Jackie Soto. That is the preview of Abbotsford. We look next to the Colby Hornets, head coached by Terry Schmidt. Terry Schmidt and the Hornets are 1-1 on the season. By the way, the Abbotsford Falcons are 0-1. They took it on the chin at Athens the other night. Tonight, the third game for the Hornets. It's Parents' Night. We recognized all the parents. The Hornets finished at 4-19 overall last year. It was a learning and growing year, and they finished 1-13 in the conference, which was 7th in the Eastern Clover Belt, which is nothing to sneeze at. The Eastern Clover Belt's pretty stacked. Their last game was, as I said, a 52-35 loss in the first round of the regionals to Abbotsford. Girls to watch for the Hornets, Angelique Hernandez, number 5. Keep an eye on her. And also keep an eye on Harrison Schmidt, number 14. Those are the two key players for the Hornets. Have a good match coming up tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Again, our pregame show brought to you by BBD Sports Shop, your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Time for PA announcements and national anthem, and we will tip off here shortly. Thanks for tuning in to Zaleski Sports tonight for high school girls basketball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Nick Gunderson Memorial Gymnasium here in Colby, Wisconsin, home of your Colby Hornets. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. School for tonight's Battle of the North and South, Wisconsin's closest rivalry, as Colby takes on Abbotsford. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Abbotsford Falcons. Number 4, Celia Schindler. Number 14, Azul Diaz Miranda. Number 20, Asia Atkinson. Number 34, Azalea Atkinson. And number 42 in your programs, Jacqueline Soto Acosta. And your head coach, Larry Lettler, assisted by Riza Diaz Miranda. Oh wait, did we miss somebody? Okay. Riza Diaz Miranda, your 2024 Abbotsford Falcons. Let's hear you, Colby fans! Number 3, let's see Vanderhoek. Number 5, Angelique Hernandez. Number 11, Lily Brozinski. Number 12, Elizabeth Perez. And number 14 in your programs, Harrison Schmidt. And your head coach, Terry Schmidt, assisted by Cassidy.
Starting lineups, national anthem out of the way. We're ready to tip off here. Hey friends, you can pick up these specials this week at Smith Brothers Meats in Colby for Thanksgiving week. Hot turkey. Hot turkey is just $6.99 a pound. And Colby cheese is only $2.99 a pound. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. And don't forget, the next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Krekolo or Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents. They are found in Marshfield. Call them at 715-384-2826 and call today. Abbotsford in the traveling red jerseys with the black numbers, white letters and black trim and white trim. The Hornets in their home whites with the green numbers, letters, and trim. Abbotsford going left to right on your screen, Colby right to left. And we're underway here in Colby. Hernandez far near side. We'll dribble it back up. Scratch that. That was Elizabeth Perez, my bad. Harrison Schmidt, 4-year starter for Colby. 3 on the way. It's off the mark and dropped down and rebounded by Angelique Hernandez. That shot missed by Perez. Bad pass taken by Abbotsford. Good defense by Asia Atkinson. Azul Diaz brings the ball over the timeline inside, and Mark Decker calls the foul. And the first foul of the game goes to Elizabeth Perez, her first, team first. Out of bounds, Abbotsford. Diaz. And they swing it back up to Atkinson. Good pressure defense put on by the Hornets. Schmidt with the steal and got away without. I thought maybe she traveled. She didn't. John was right on the task there, and the ball tipped out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Colby out of bounds. Just underway here from Colby. Hernandez will inbound. He rotate it to Perez. Schmidt, skip pass, too far. Angelique Hernandez couldn't stick a fork in it. JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery of Neilsville is the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Whistle, travel. Out of bounds for the Falcons. Azul Diaz will inbound. This is Celia Schindler, a junior, number 4. 2-1-2 zone. Then they switch. Pretty good knee brace on the left leg of Azealia Atkinson. Back to Atkinson. She'll drive left, kick it back out. Somebody's going to have to take a 3 here. Diaz will reset it up top. Diaz, a senior. And turnover. Lexi Vanderhoof will take the ball over the timeline. Lobs it in. Brzezinski, Schmidt. Back to Schmidt in the corner for 3. And nothing but money. Harrison Schmidt for 3 to start out the scoring here in this non-conference girls basketball game from Colby. Atkinson pressured. Getting it back up to Diaz up top. Diaz, an experienced varsity player for the Falcons. And another foul on White. Second one on Elizabeth Perez, the sophomore. Coach Schmidt will bring in a sub. It'll be Bryn Polivka. Bryn, a junior for the Hornets. Celia Schindler will inbound underneath the north baseline. Ball in play and threw it off the foot of Angelique Hernandez, who picks it up and will push. Polivka, center skip pass to Vanderhoof. Schmidt, another 3 on the way. Got it! Back-to-back trays for Harrison Schmidt, and it's 6-0 Colby. Full court pressure employed by the Hornets. Diaz, nothing but air, and then off the hand of Asia Atkinson. Larry Lechner, the head coach for Abbotsford. JV girls for the Falcons got the win tonight. See if the varsity can match the JVs or if Colby will make it a split. Man-to-man defense, good tip, but it's going to go out of bounds. Good anticipation by Azealia Atkinson. Remember the name Ben Tilburg. Ben's the Midwest land guy with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pfeifers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty. Colby with possession. Schmidt. They rotate it near side. Hernandez, baseline drive, goes up, lays it up. Off the mark. Pulled down on the rebound by Asia Atkinson. And Atkinson will take the ball over the timeline. And another turnover for Abbotsford. Coach Schmidt has his girls ready to play tonight, leading 6-0. Just shy of 5 minutes into the contest. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit shedsdelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. Hey, at Los Machine and Automation, we bring cutting-edge technology to food industries across the United States and beyond. We're proud to support youth athletics and are dedicated to making a positive impact in our communities through youth apprentice programs. Back after the Abbotsford timeout. It's going to remain in possession of the Falcons. Thanks, Dave and Steve, for the positive comments. If you leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, you'll get a shout out over the air. And John calls a player control foul, 21. Or was that 12? Not sure who he was indicating. Must have been 12. That foul called on on Azul Diaz. I'll catch up. First game of the season for me. I'm a little rusty. You know, you get used to doing football. You get breaks in between, and basketball is a much faster-paced sport, so it takes a little bit of got to wake up. Diaz takes it over to the timeline. Schindler. Atkinson will drive, and it's taken away by Pavlivka. Harrison Schmidt, the experienced senior for Colby. Nice fake shot drive and foul going to the basket is Lucia Perez, who checked in during the timeout. And that foul called on Azealia Atkinson, her first, team first, and 2 free throws for the senior, Lucia Perez. Coach Schmidt will bring in Aliyah Hamas, and Coach Lechner will bring in number 22, Nevaeh Trankler, another senior. Lucia Perez with her second free throw coming up. Missed them both, but the rebound corralled by Colby. Good hustle for Hamas. Tried to get it in to Schmidt, a steal. Here goes Soto. Nice pass across the way. Back to Soto. Missed it. Hernandez with the rebound. Down to Schmidt. Long pass. Laid up. No! Foul. It's going to be on Schmidt. Will be her first and team fourth. Two-1-2 zone employed by the Hornets. Full court, really frazzling the Hornets. Got to be patient. Turn, pivot, look. Don't always dribble. That's one of the mistakes that players do. Is first thing to do, they catch the ball and they dribble it. And they call it traveling on Azul Diaz. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Colby on the offense. Schmidt. Perez, no. Neither team shooting very well. 2 threes. From Harrison Schmidt is the only scoring we've had so far. A little over 6 minutes into the contest, and the Falcons looking for their first points. Schmidt will catch the inbound pass. Dribble left, spin move, throw it up, misses it. Rebound by Diaz. She will cross over, double teamed. Gives it up to Schindler. Back to Diaz. Diaz will dribble. And a running shot by Atkinson. Rebounded by Schmidt. Shooting percentages for both teams are not good at the moment. Angelique Hernandez, 3, no. Rebound for Abbotsford. Atkinson will dribble it up until she's cut off. Dribbles in that corner. Diaz will track it down. Good steal for Lucia Perez, but she double dribbled. Lily Brzezinski returns for Colby. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team. And we got a 30-second timeout. Abbotsford will take one as well. Watching high school girls basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying, just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Out of the Abbey timeout. Joe Anderson here with Chris Anderson on production. 10:56 left here in the first half, and it's 6-0. Colby, 2 3-pointers by Harrison Schmidt is all we can muster for a score so far. Schindler get it up to Diaz, but a poor pass and stolen. Here comes Aaliyah Hamas ahead. Brzezinski traveled. This is the third game for Colby. Asia Atkinson returns for Abbotsford. We'll give Azul Diaz a breather. Abbotsford to inbound, 2-1-2 full court press. Got to swing it over. There you go. That's what you want to do. And got the basket. So Azalea Atkinson with the first bucket for Abbotsford, 6-2. And the foul on Colby. Pardon me, on Azalea Atkinson. That's going to be her second. Angelique Hernandez to inbound on the south end. Looks for a cutter. Brzezinski up high will field it. Dribble, pull it back out and reset. Abby in man-to-man. Hard drive to the basket by Lucia Perez, and she's fouled, and it'll be underneath the basket. Nevaeh Trankler with her first personal, third team foul on Abbotsford. Again, Hernandez to inbound for Colby, south end. Brzezinski will dribble and go in, lay it up, miss it, put back up and off the mark by Brzezinski. And she will shoot two. That's Bryn Polivka. I've been calling Brzezinski, so my apologies to the Polivka clan. 2 free throws coming up for Lily Brzezinski. That's the first foul on Jackie Soto, and that's the first free throw made. Or missed. Goodness. Yes, it was made. The scoreboard operators are a little behind. And it was touched, so Abbotsford can bring it back over. Azalea Atkinson with that left-hand dribble into the corner. You don't want to get in there too far. Double team. 3 on the way. Off the mark from Atkinson. Another putback. Dropped in. Asia Atkinson with the deuce makes it 8-4. Perez misses it. Rebound for Atkinson. She'll take the ball over the timeline. Crossover to the right hand. Closest rivalry in the state of Wisconsin. Each school is about 2 miles away from each other. Scrum on the ground. Who's going to end up with it? Abbotsford does. And there's a foul. That's going to be on Lucia Perez. It'll be her first. Only the second game for Abbotsford and only the third for Colby. Still trying to shake the rust off. Harrison Schmidt will come in for Colby along with Lexi Vanderhoof. Angelique Hernandez and Lucia Perez will check out. Abbotsford to inbound. Schindler will take the ball over the timeline. 2-1-2 half-court defense employed. You're going to have to start popping some long shots if you're Abbotsford. And got away with a little contact there on the steal. And she's fouled. Lexi Vanderhoof. Azul Diaz will check in. Third foul on Azalea Atkinson. Cheers went up for Lexi Vanderhoof, the senior, when she dribbled out of that trap. Polivka. Three on the way. Bingo! Yahtzee for Lexi Vanderhoof. All 3 field goals for Colby are threes. Diaz in a scrum. Rims out for Jackie Soto. Ball out of bounds belongs to Colby. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond in Neilsville today. Shot up and missed by Brzezinski. Here come the Falcons. Schindler pull-up jumper off glass. No. Rebound for Brzezinski. And tried to get it out to Harrison Schmidt, and just a poor pass. Shout-outs to Steve and Dave. Dave is watching from Boulder tonight. You can check in on the Harbaugh Bowl on Monday Night Football and check us out here. There's several other games on the network tonight. Go to ZaleskiSports.com for more information and links. Long 2 off the mark from Atkinson. Abby with the rebound. We're going to have to get that. Lost her balance. Fast break for Colby. Layup. Good. Lexi Vanderhoof with 5 points. It's now 13-4. 7:20 left here in the first half. Abbotsford just trying to find the basket. Schmidt, good defense. Diaz, couldn't get the basket, but the foul. That'll be a white foul. And they call that on Bryn Polivka. That's her first. Team 6th. And senior Azul Diaz will step to the line to shoot 2. Number 14, senior. First shot is up and off the back iron. Second free throw will come up. Angelique Hernandez will check in before that free throw. And she will replace Lily Brzezinski. Second free throw for the senior from Abbotsford. And it's up and no good. Missed them both. Free throw percentage tonight for either team is not very good so far. Good crossover by Hamas. And lost it out of bounds. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out over the air. We've got a nice crowd watching tonight. Thanks for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. Colby staying in that 2-1-2. And shot is up and good. We'll get the basket and the foul. Jackie Soto. And that is the second foul on Bryn Polivka. One free throw coming up for the senior, Miss Soto, number 42. Release, rotation, and got it. First made free throw for Abby. Cuts the lead to 6. Turnover, Colby. Diaz will push for Abbotsford. And lost out of bounds. It'll belong to Colby. Back in is Lily Brzezinski. Avia Trankler just couldn't stick a fork in it down on that baseline and lost it out of bounds. No pressure put on by Abbotsford. Pick him up at half court, man to man. Near side. Vanderhoof will skip it over to Harrison Schmidt for a 3 and no bueno. Diaz pressured by Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof wins that battle. And she took about 5 steps. First couple of games are you got to shake the rust out. In any sport, Diaz will come in, replaced by Azalea Atkinson. Azul Diaz, good player for the Falcons. Back to Atkinson now. Atkinson will skip it over. Good passing, that's what you want to do. Pass out of that, keep rotating the ball, get a good shot. They do, off the mark. Rebounded by Azalea Atkinson. She'll dribble. She's got to go stronger to the basket. Here's the fast break by Colby. Good. Lexi Vanderhoof, 7 points. 7 of the 15 for the senior for Colby. They look to double team. There you go. Skip pass. 3 on the way. Off the back iron from Atkinson. And into the crowd, and the official says it belongs to Colby, out of bounds. Hey, stop in the Abbey Cafe for friendly family dining. Abbey Cafe is open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All 3 of my favorite foods. Abbey Cafe is a proud supporter of area high school sports. 3 times in a day I enjoy the most, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they're going to call a travel on Vanderhoof as she went towards the basket. Margaret is watching tonight from Wausau. Thanks, Margaret. Got a bowler. We've got a Wisconsin Rapids. And a Wausau viewer. Boy, that full court pressure really causing fits for Abbotsford. You can't really dribble against the press too much unless you're going to the basket. Hey! Brzezinski says, get that out of here. That was a good move for Jackie Soto, but Brzezinski had about 3-4 inches on her and blocked the shot. Blocked it right off of Soto, out of bounds. Perez. Scrum for it. It's going to be a jump ball. And the arrow points to Abbotsford. 4:45 left here in the first half. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. Final 4.5 minutes left here in the contest. 15-7, Colby. 2 threes from Harrison Schmidt. And 7 points from Lexi Vanderhoof. And a nice drive to the basket. Couldn't complete the 3-point play is Elizabeth Perez. And she will shoot 2. That's called on Celia Schindler. That's her first. By the way, Abbotsford in the bonus. Colby needs one more from Abbotsford. That first free throw is no good from Elizabeth Perez, the sophomore, number 12. Coach Schmidt was pretty excited about his team this year. He had a lot of returning players. Coming off a 4-19 campaign last season. Missed them both, did Perez. Got to keep rotating the ball. Got to cut and pass. Because if you got two defenders on one player, somebody's got to be open. Schindler tracks it down. And another steal and a foul. Good move by second foul on Schindler. And that will put Elizabeth Perez at the line. In comes Aaliyah Hamas. She's for the shooter. This is a bonus. So Elizabeth Perez 0 for 2 from the free throw line, make it 0 for 3. And the ball's going to belong to Abbotsford out of bounds. Now Aaliyah Hamas will check in. Yeah, leave a positive comment, friends, on the YouTube page. I'll give you a mention. Steve, Dave, and Margaret are so far have checked in. Got a pass out of it, Abby. Don't dribble so much. Good defense for Colby. Fast break up, good. Lexi Vanderhoof. It's now a 10-point advantage, 3.5 left in the first half. And another foul, this time on Colby. This one will be bonus throws. They call that on Lexi Vanderhoof, her first personal. Nevaeh Trankler, shooting bonus for Abbotsford. And it's good. .331 left here. Coming up on the second free throw. And off the mark. Harrison Schmidt will track it down and dribble out of there left-handed. Full speed is Harrison. Angelique Hernandez skip pass over to Vanderhoof for 3. No. Schmidt with the rebound. Turn around and lay it up left-handed. Missed it. Put back again. Missed. Second time. No. Brzezinski couldn't get it up. Schmidt pressuring. And they're going to get a body foul. Excuse me. Boy, that darn hacky cough I've had for a month, I just can't shake it. Yes, I've gone to the urgent care. I don't have anything contagious. It's just you get the schmutz and you can't get rid of it. Enough about me. Celia Schindler makes the first bonus throw. Second free throw coming up for the junior, number 4. Got them both. 17-10. Colby on the offense. Abby staying in that man. Half court. Polivka. Long shot, missed, and they're going to... Lexi Vanderhoof going to get called? Yes. No, they're going to say it was out of bounds. Which is kind of a break for Lexi Vanderhoof because that would have been a contact foul on her. That's what you want to do, kids. You counterbalance it. You go 2-1-2-2. Or 1-2, you go a diamond to break it. 3 on the way, off the back iron. Good shot for Atkinson, just doesn't go in. Second one off the mark as well for Abbotsford. Pressure. Stolen. Here comes Atkinson for 2. Asia Atkinson closes the gap here to 5. Coming up on 2 minutes. Hernandez, 3, swish. Angelique Hernandez for 3. Nice shot. That's what you want to do. Don't dribble right away, 34. Drive hard to the basket by Asia Atkinson, and it's going to be off of Colby. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their displays and display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. To get more info at ShedsDelivered.com. Steal for Colby and foul as Hernandez went for the layup. They're going to get that on Jackie Soto. And that's going to be her second. That's the 8th team foul. And first time at the line for Angelique Hernandez. Shooting 2, misses the first. That's one thing that Coach Schmidt's going to have to talk about at halftime. They've only made 2 out of 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 out of 9. I think that 2 out of 10. That's not going to get it done for Colby. 8-point advantage. Schindler dribbles. Now in the hands of Atkinson. Shot is up and rolls in for Azalea Atkinson. For Azalea. Coming up on a minute left. Colby on the offense. Crossover drive by Hamas. Hamas doesn't get the layup. Rebound Atkinson. She'll dribble over the timeline. She's going to push and throw it up and miss it. Rebound for Hamas. Here comes Colby. Under a minute. They're going to slow it down. Hamas will center it. Hamas, a junior, gives it up to Angelique Hernandez. And they're going to put a player control foul on Hamas, which is a non-shooting foul. 41.5 seconds left. Abbotsford in double bonus on the next common foul. Trankler into Schindler. Yes! Schindler with 4 for Abbotsford. They've cut it to 4. Under 30 seconds. Polivka to Hernandez. 20 seconds. Hernandez will dribble, looking for an open player. Back to Polivka. Polivka knocked out of bounds by Trankler. Three-man crew making sure they're all in sync here. Lob into Brzezinski. Back over to Hamas. Hernandez open. Lays it up. Got it! And that will end the half as the Hornets, after 18 minutes, have a 6-point lead over the Falcons. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school girls basketball in Zaleski. Sports brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Those about to shop, we salute you. We want you to let loose and choose a deal that best suits you, cause we're thunderstorm.
Mittens has gotten down and dirty with deals on furniture, done dirt cheap.
Mittens in Marshfield is
back in black
all month long for Black November.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to halftime here at Colby as the Hornets lead the Falcons 22-16 in this non-conference matchup between two girls' teams that are about 2 miles away from each other. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson on production. Before we go to the halftime stats, a couple of words from our sponsors. First, from BBD Sports Shop. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford or online at bigbeardown.com. And the Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout Central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. Well, let's look at the stats first for the Falcons. Celia Schindler with 4 points. Asia Atkinson with 4 as well. Azalea Atkinson with 4. So you got 12 of the 16 points there. Nevaeh Trankler has chipped in 1 and 3 from Jackie Soto. The Falcons shooting 4 of 7 from the free throw line. On the other side of the ledger, we have the Colby Hornets. 2 from Lily Brzezinski, 5 from Angelique Hernandez, 6 from Harrison Schmidt. Lexi Vanderhoof has chipped in 9 points. Point of concern for Coach Schmidt and the Hornets, shooting only 2 of 9 from the charity stripe tonight. Foul trouble for Abbotsford is Azalea Atkinson with 3, Celia Schindler and Jackie Soto each with 2. For Colby, Bryn Polivka and Harrison Schmidt with 2 fouls each, and Elizabeth Perez with 3 fouls here at halftime. Good matchup here between these two schools. Before we head off to words from our sponsors, got to remind you that Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Get the biggest and best gifts secured before they are gone and enjoy convenient payment and storage options. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. You can visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. And of course, Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Back after these messages from our sponsors. Again, tonight's girls basketball game here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, It's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of high school girls basketball. This non-conference tilt between Abbotsford and Colby. Just a reminder, friends, that Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. On the second half underway. Colby going left to right on your screen in the white jerseys. Abbotsford in the red ensemble. Harrison Schmidt did not get away with the travel. Good move, just took one step too many. Just underway here in the second half. Joe Anderson along with Chris Anderson on production. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's 10-7 in the Harbaugh Bowl. They're coming up on halftime. That's in that Monday Night Football game. There you go, girls, for Abbotsford. That's what you want to do. Counterbalance it. Good passes. Keep the ball moving. Pass inside. Back out. Shot on the way from Trankler's miss. Put back. Good for Soto. Abbotsford didn't score until the 10:25 mark of the first half. Low scoring until about the last couple of minutes. Schmidt kept her hand on top of the ball. Good give and go. Try, no miss by Vanderhoof. Who's got the ball? It's going to belong to Colby out of bounds on the north end. Four-point lead for Colby. They lob it in to Schmidt. She'll kick it out. 3 in the way by Vanderhoof. No. Schmidt with the rebound, pulls it down. Drive, power slide, misses. Rebound for Abbotsford. Good move for Jackie Soto. Soto at 5 points in the contest, leading scorer for the Falcons. Looking to see if they can whittle it down. And that's another way to do it. Good shot for Celia Schindler. And the Falcons on a 4-0 run here to start the second half have cut it to a 2-point lead. They were down by as many as 10. And that man-to-man defense tightening up, and a good steal for Vanderhoof. And it's who's got the ball? Finally in the hands of Angelique Hernandez of Colby. The ball changed position about 4 times to give and go. Hernandez fouled on her way to the basket. That foul was called on Nevaeh Trankler. That's her second personal, first team foul. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You are watching high school girls basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Have you heard the news? Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership to Neillsville, creating the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one place. Shop Gross Ford, now in Neillsville. And yeah, I just did about 2 weeks ago. Hernandez first free throw, got it. I think Coach Schmidt had a little chat with the ladies at halftime and told them you need to make some free throws. She made them both. They are now 4 of 11 from the free throw line. Back to a 4-point advantage, just under 16 minutes in the contest. Stolen and fouled. Good steal by Elizabeth Perez, but she is fouled. That foul called on Azul Diaz, her first personal. 2 team fouls on Falcons. And Diaz is going to be fouled by Perez. Perez, that's going to be foul number 4. 3. Okay. Somewhere I missed a foul in the first half with a Colby player. Reminder, I am not the official scorer. And Abbotsford gets through the pressure but loses it. Hernandez picks up the loose ball, pulls it back out, skip pass over to Schmidt. They move it to Vanderhoof for 3. No. Vanderhoof gets the rebound and traveled. Good call by the young official. Schindler will inbound to Diaz. Got to catch the ball first. Somebody's open. Find the open spot. 3 on the way. No. Good shot by Atkinson. Hernandez will end up with a pass. Long pass ahead to Vanderhoof. knocked out of her hands. Nevaeh Trankler with a kind of chuckle along with Jackie Soto. They say, boy, we're lucky we didn't get called for the foul on that. Marilyn Hammock will check in for Abbotsford, number 10. Gives Celia Schindler a rest. Hernandez to inbound for Colby. Nice pass to Schmidt. She missed it. And she tracks down the rebound. Schmidt for 3 in the corner. Bang. Third field goal for Harrison. All threes. They had it down to a 2-point lead, and now Colby with a 5-point advantage. Shot off the mark from Atkinson. Abby will retain possession, and we got 2 girls on the floor. 3. 4. And we got a foul. Asia Atkinson with the foul. I tell you, these young ladies are playing hard. When you see players diving on the floor for loose balls, they are playing with intensity. Schmidt again from the corner. No. Vanderhoof rebound. Scrum. Tied ball. It's going to belong to Abbotsford. They had it down to 22-20 early on here in the second half. And a 5-point spurt by Colby has made it 27-20. They're going to bring back in Hazel Flink for Abbotsford. She will give Azul Diaz a breather. Trankler will inbound. Atkinson. Trankler. Good anticipation by Vanderhoof. You got to attack it now. There you go. Trankler kicks it out, but tipped. Got to find those open spots. Don't get in a double team if you're Abbotsford. Inbound in the low far corner for Trankler. Near corner, that is, excuse me. 3 on the way by Soto. No. Off the side of the backboard. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Colby looking to extend their lead to 9. Schmidt near side drops it in to Brzezinski. Schmidt on top for 3. No. And smart move by Marilyn Hammock. She just lets it go out of bounds. Lucia Perez will return for Colby. Lily Brzezinski checks out. Riley Padavels will check in, a sophomore for Abbotsford. For Nevaeh Trankler, Diaz back in for the Falcons as well. For Asia Atkinson. Staying at 2-1-2. Diaz don't dribble into that double team. That's what they want you to do. They want you to dribble along the sideline, and they'll trap you and take away that pass. They'll give you that sideline. You got to look to return it. Got to counterbalance it. If they go 2-1-2, you got to go 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1. Harrison Schmidt inbounds for Colby. Got to hand it to the Hornets. They're playing that defense very well, causing a lot of turnovers. Hernandez will dribble left-handed. A lot of contact, no foul. Vanderhoof back to Hernandez for 2. Angelique Hernandez with the 2. 29-20. Soto pressured. Diaz. Padavels loses it. Scrum. Schmidt and Diaz each going for the ball. And we've got a timeout called by Abbotsford, a full. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShudsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene, up the stairs from the World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Don't forget to call Dahlman Insurance Agency to cover your business, home, farm, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. Go online at dahlmaninsurance.com as well. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Back to action here after the Abbey timeout. Celia Schindler to inbound on the south end. Into Diaz. Diaz takes a dribble, stopped, skips it out. Trankler draws the foul, driving to the basket. And will shoot two. Hernandez with her first personal, second team. 2 shots coming up for senior Nevaeh Trankler, who's 1 of 2 from the line. And misses the first. Lily Brzezinski will come in for Colby. Harrison Schmidt will get a breather. Second free throw coming up for number 22 for the Falcons. Missed them both. Rebound for Polivka, who will take it over the timeline. Someone's got to stop the ball. Hernandez, left-hand dribble, kicks over. Polivka, 3 off the mark, rebounded by Abbotsford. Trankler will take it up, no pressure. Diaz. Nice give and go, but couldn't complete the layup by Trankler. And the lanky Lily Brzezinski with the rebound. Gives it up to Bryn Polivka. She'll pull it back out. We'll center it. Abby has stayed in man the entire game. Colby has employed a 2-1-2 trap. And we're going to get a foul on red. It's going to be on Nevaeh Trankler, her third. Shout-outs to Steve, Dave, and Margaret. If you want to get a shout-out on the air, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Inbound for Hernandez, north end. For Colby, tipped out of bounds. Mr. Decker says it belongs to Colby. Hernandez to inbound. In the corner. Movement. Somebody's got to get open. They get it in to Brzezinski, and she is fouled. And I think they're going to call that on Azalea Atkinson. They do. That's her fourth. Marilyn Hammock will check in for her. Marilyn, a sophomore, number 10. Hernandez to inbound again for Colby. Turnaround up and good for Brzezinski. Atkinson, Abbotsford had it down to 22-20, and since then have been outscored 9-0. That was early on in the second half. And Abbotsford has gone cold again from the field. Another turnover. Brzezinski will throw it in. Podavils will check in for Abbotsford at the next dead ball. Brzezinski kicks it out. 3 for Hernandez. Off the mark. Polivka tracks down the rebound in the near side. And scrum, and a good steal by Trankler, and they call a jump ball, and the arrow points to Colby. 2 in. As I said before, Padavos for Abbotsford, and Elizabeth Perez, a sophomore, for Colby. Aaliyah Hamas to inbound for the Hornets. Get it into Brzezinski. Brzezinski loses the handle. Trankler, pass ahead. Shot up and missed by Padavos. Put back missed again. Rebound for Abbotsford. Good work for Hammock. Dribble into that press, that double team. Diaz to Hammock. Trankler will give it up. Hammock with the miss. Who's got the rebound? Colby. Don't foul, girls. Good job for Elizabeth Perez for Colby. A lot of pressure. And blocking foul called, and we'll get 2 free throws. No, down, it was on the floor. So there will be no free throws. It'll be out of bounds. Hammock called for her first personal. That is the 16th foul on Abbotsford. Next one will put Colby in the bonus. Only 2 fouls on the Hornets here in the second half. Stolen away by Nevaeh Trankler. Trankler far side, throws it ahead to Padavos, and Padavos has it knocked out of her hand. Angelique Hernandez along with Lexi Vanderhoof back in for the Hornets as Polivka and Perez check out. Marilyn Hammock to inbound for the Falcons. Diaz will track it down. Celia Schindler via Trankler, far side. She'll dribble. And kick off. It's kicked by a Colby defense. It will be Abbotsford ball out of bounds. Azul Diaz will inbound. Young man in the reffing crew tonight doing a good job working with 2 veterans. Hammock will track it down. It was touched. Here goes Schindler. Diaz. Back to Schindler. Schindler with the shot. Missed. Hammock put back. No. And the rebound pulled down by Brzezinski. Vanderhoof takes a dribble. Back to Hernandez. She'll reset the offense. Vanderhoof, 3, no. Knocked out of bounds, and it belongs to Colby. Don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. They make those fresh cheese curds every day, freshly made. Get them in Marshfield or Curtis just up the road from here, or go on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Brzezinski with the little hook. 6 points for Miss Brzezinski. It's now a 13-point advantage. They've been outscored 9-0 in the last 8 minutes of game time. 3 on the way by Perez. Bounces off the back of the rim. It's going to belong to Abbotsford out of bounds. Harrison Schmidt will return for Colby. Coach Lechner is going to bring in 4 new players. Asia Atkinson. I think we got a timeout. We got a full timeout. Abbotsford will take one here as well. You are watching high school girls basketball in Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Power & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Power & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Back to action here in Colby. Scoring update from Stevens Point. Pacelli leading Manawa 64-38 with 6 minutes left in the contest there. 33-20 here. It was 22-20 in the first few minutes of the second half, and since then, Abbotsford has been outscored 11-0. And Angelique Hernandez, no, jump ball. Lucia Perez. And Miss Perez has played very well tonight. I think Via Trinkler kind of fell awkwardly. She's shrugging it off, but you can tell her kind of crunched. 3 on the way. Good for Azalea Atkinson. And she ends the scoring drought for Abbotsford. Perez. And she's fouled. Bonus on now. And that is the 5th foul on Azalea Atkinson. And she is disqualified from the contest. Much to her dismay, she is not very pleased. Perez shooting 2, misses the first. Diaz back in along with Schindler for Abbotsford. Hazel Flink checked in quick and came back out. Second free throw for Perez for Colby, and she missed both. Vanderhoof got away with a foul there, I think. Look close to it. That pressure, nice kick for Harrison Schmidt. That was a good soccer move. Azalea Atkinson out of the contest. 8.5 minutes left. She played a very good game tonight. Scored the first basket for Falcons in this contest. They trailed 6-0. Diaz will take it, the inbounds pass, take it over the timeline. 3 on the way, short from Soto. Rebound. Good movement for Abbotsford. Trankler blocked partially. Perez gets it for Colby, tracks it down as Vanderhoof, and Schmidt is fouled as she went up with the putback shot off the rebound. She will shoot 2. 8th team foul on Abbotsford. And that is Asia Atkinson's second personal, 8th team. Senior Harrison Schmidt at the line. First free throws of the contest for number 14. Misses the first. That is sort of the weakest link tonight for Colby, is shooting from the free throw line. Tip of the cap to Larry Lechner, the head coach of Abbotsford, as Schmidt goes 1 for 2. He's been very positive with his players. Hasn't gotten too shouty. He's been tip of the cap to that gentleman. Good work on the coaching. Same with Coach Schmidt. Two pretty inexperienced teams going at it tonight. Harrison Schmidt will swing it over. Lucia Perez with the miss. Vanderhoof will get the rebound, kick it out. Perez, 3. Back iron. No, it was off the cable on the stanchion, so it'll go out of bounds. Tomorrow night, Chris and I will be in Loyal to bring you boys basketball action before the Thanksgiving break. And then on the weekend, there'll be a plethora of basketball on the network. Go to ZaleskySports.com for a complete schedule of events. All sorts of stats and standings, and it's a great website. And don't forget, we've got a Roku app as well. 3 on the way from Nevaeh Trankler off the mark. Schmidt with the rebound for Colby. She'll take the ball over the timeline, no pressure. Wide open lane. Crossover, kicks it out. Perez, 3. No. Soto with the rebound for Abbotsford. Trankler will take it. Diaz will catch the pass. Diaz will do the Euro step. Trankler fouled as she went with the putback. Senior Nevaeh Trankler will shoot 2, and that foul on Bryn Polivka, that's her 3rd. There's 2 free throws coming up for Nevaeh Trankler, number 22. Missed the first. Riley Padavels and Marilyn Hammock check in for Abbotsford. Soto and Atkinson are out. Makes the second. They had a good run there. They had a 4-0 run to start out the second half and went cold for about 8 minutes, did Abbotsford. They got it to 10. Plenty of time left. 6:40 left in the competition here. Polivka, the Vanderhoof to Schmidt, swing it over. Hernandez, floater, can't get it to fall. Rebound for Schindler. Schindler cut off by Perez on the out of bounds line. If you're a deer hunter, hope you've had good luck and everybody's safe. Haven't heard of anything going wrong in deer hunting. So be safe, wear the blaze orange, know what you're shooting at. And that pass stolen by Hernandez to Perez. Takes a couple dribbles back to Hernandez. Dumps it into Schmidt. Turnaround floater. Won't fall. Riley Padavels with the rebound. She'll take it over. Cross. Schmidt will end up tracking down that errant pass. Give it up to Hernandez. Hernandez will take it over the timeline. Perez, fake shot, drive to the basket. Floater, too hard. Diaz with the rebound. Far side, looking ahead. And just like that, picked off by Bryn Polivka. Polivka will push. Lay it up, won't fall. Trankler with the rebound for Abbotsford. Gives it up to Schindler. Schindler, double dribble. We'll have a timeout here by Colby. We'll take one here as well. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Big Clarence.
No, I'm Big Clarence.
And I'm so terrific that Mall Furniture decided to name their latest and greatest sale after me.
Me! Beat it, Clarence. There's a new Clarence in town, and this clearance sale is gonna be epic.
Sorry, Clarence. Apparently you misunderstood.
It's fully understood. It's Mall Furniture's clearance sale.
Clarence! That's clearance, Clarence.
Mall Furniture's clearance sale. Going on now.
Welcome back, friends, to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball, this non-conference game. Here from Colby High School, hosting the Abbotsford Falcons. The closest rivalry in the state of Wisconsin. It's about 2 miles away from each other, the high schools. Not for sure what the exact distance is, but I think if you went up on the highest spot on Colby High School and the highest spot on Abbotsford High School's roofs, you could see each other. 22-16 at halftime, and Abby went on a 4-0 run in the first 2 minutes of the second half, cut it to a 2-point lead, and since then it's been all Colby. They lead by 10, 5:22 left. Colby with the timeout, long pass by Harrison Schmidt. Perez will drag it down, and Polivka is fouled, and will shoot 2. And that foul on Jackie Soto, that's her third. 2 away from double bonus. First one for Polivka is no good. Coach Schmidt's going to have to get those players at the free throw line tomorrow and Wednesday in practice. Missed them both, and then Harrison Schmidt picks up a ticky-tack foul. I don't mean that real negative, but it was just not necessary. She will check out, and Brzezinski will come in. Harrison's a good player. She is. She plays very well. That pressure employed again by Colby at 2-2-1 or 2-1-2. Atkinson with the shot off the mark, pulled down by Brzezinski. Lily Brzezinski's had a good game for Colby. Bryn Polivka, the junior, she'll pop a 3 and drill it. Polivka says, "You want to give me that shot? Fine, I'll take it." And she does. 37-24, and then a foul on Lily Brzezinski, her first 15. Campbell Broadhagen will check in for Abbotsford. First action for her tonight, number 24. Celia Schindler will also check in for the Falcons. Give Jackie Soto a breather. Trankler, Hammock, Schindler, Diaz, and Broadhagen on the floor for Abbotsford. Missed shot, scrum for the rebound, jump ball, arrow points to Colby. Checking in for the Hornets is Aaliyah Hamas, the junior, number 22. Give Lucia Perez, the senior, a breather. Lucia has not scored any points tonight, but she has played some really tough defense for the Hornets. 4.5 left in regulation. Hernandez, far side. Hammock on with the pressure, turnover, and then a foul on Hernandez. Her second. 6-team foul. One more for the bonus. Perez along with Hernandez, Brzezinski, Polivka, and Hamas on the floor for Colby. And that pressure continues from Colby. Good rotation of the ball. Hammock with the shot, missed. Hernandez with the rebound for Colby. Here come the Hornets. Diaz with pressure. I remember this Abbotsford team knocked out Colby last year in their last game of the season, first round of the WIAA tournament. Angelique Hernandez, deuce. It's now a 15-point lead. Could be more. Turnover. Hernandez, 3 for Polivka, not that time. Here comes Trankler. Crossing over. Count the basket and the foul. Nice job for Nevaeh Trankler. Good job for Trankler. 4 new players checking in for Abbotsford. That foul called on Hernandez, her third. 7th team foul. 1 free throw for senior Nevaeh Trankler, number 22. It's up, and it's good. Down to an 8-point lead, 3.5 left. They lob it into Brzezinski, and she throws it up off balance. Padavals, far side, keeps the ball. Tried to pass it into Atkinson, taken away by Colby. Hernandez crosses over, near side. Hamas, baseline drive, puts it up, fouled. That'll be the 10th team, so we got 2 free throws as Padavels picks up her first. 2 free throws the rest of the way for Colby. First time at the line for Aliyah Hamas. Misses the first. Campbell Broadhagen and Marilyn Hammock have returned for Abbotsford. Second free throw coming up for junior Aliyah Hamas. Missed them both. And she ends up with the rebound. Swing over to Harrison Schmidt, who's checked in. Angelique Hernandez for 3 off the mark. Hamas with the rebound. Schmidt will reset for Colby. Just trying to establish position between Brzezinski and Hammock. And Brzezinski wins that battle. Back to a 14-point advantage. Time becoming a factor now for Abbotsford. Turnover. Lob ahead to Angelique Hernandez. Layup to .16 lead with 2 minutes left in the contest. Hammock passes it up. Shot on the way by Broadhagen. Missed. Rebound for Abbotsford. A jump ball is called, and the arrow points the Falcons' way. Again, tomorrow night, Chris and I will come to you from Loyal, bringing you boys basketball. Go to ZaleskiSports.com for a full complement of schedules. 3 on the way, missed by Harris. That's Lauren Harris, who's just checked in. Under 2 minutes. And a 16-point lead by Colby and a foul by the Falcons. Marilyn Hammock called for her second foul. 2 free throws coming up for junior Bryn Polivka. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but free throws have really hurt Colby. They have missed far too many. And the miss continues. Hardest shot to make in basketball is a free throw. Missed them both. Can I have a little white mic? Coming up in a minute and a half left in the contest. Let's stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. 3 on the way by Podavels. Foul on the rebound. That's called on Campbell Broadhagen, her first personal. That will put Lily Brzezinski at the line. She is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. First one is up and good, 3 for 3. Can't complain about her free throws. She's 3 for 3. 3 for 4. Harrison Schmidt, rebound put back, no, second attempt. It wouldn't have counted because it was off the cable on the stanchion. And a foul by Marilyn Hammock, her third. Schmidt, 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Make it 1 for 3. .121 remaining. Harrison Schmidt, the free throw, got it. 2 of 4. 45-27. Trankler dribbles out of that trap. And tipped out of bounds. Good hustle by Hamas. Broadhagen the inbound for the Falcons. Nevaeh Trankler will take the ball over the timeline. Bring that up. Good pass. Hammock. Short. Rebound. Hammock tracks it down, flips it out. Trankler. 2. No. Brzezinski with the rebound. Under a minute. Bryn Polivka gives it up to Angelique Hernandez. Colby's going to improve to 2-1 on the season. Abby's going to fall to 0-2. Schmidt knocks it out of bounds. A plethora of games Friday, Saturday on the network. Girls and boys basketball. Boys tomorrow night. Go to ZaleskiSports.com to find out the full schedule. Hamas with the tip and the steal and the layup and the miss. Hernandez with the putback. Good. Stay tuned from the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. A 20-point win for Colby. Back after our messages, and we will have an interview with Coach Schmidt and a player to be named. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school girls basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or just up the road here in Curtis, or you can log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Colby with the 20-point win tonight, 47-27. I'm here with Colby's head coach, Terry Schmidt. Good start to the season so far. What do you think?
Every game we've been progressing along. Things are looking a little bit better. Defensively, things are starting to come along. Offensively, a little more clicking along. Everything's looking a little bit better each game. Hopefully it keeps that way.
That 2-1-2 press is pretty effective.
Yeah, that we started doing it this summer, and it's just seeing the girls seem to be really adapting to it well. It just fit them. So,
who do you have coming up next?
We got Loyal next week.
Here or there?
Here.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I am here with the multi-talented Lily Brzezinski. Lily tonight had 9 points. Defensively, when you run that 2-1-2 press, what are you thinking?
I just try stay in between the ball and the basket, try to cut some stuff off. I really like the defense. It's really helping our team.
Talk to Coach Schmidt about this. I'm going to ask you about it. Free throws. Oh, my goodness. Lily, you were 1, 2, 3 of 4 tonight. I think you're going to have to help your teammates out. What things do you think you can do to help the free throws get better?
I just try and take my time, bend my knees, flick on my wrist, and I just try and tell them to relax, bend their knees, take their time, and they'll eventually fall.
Well, we're going to put you in the house so you can go back to your parents. So you know how to do this?
I think so.
Okay, I will hand you the microphone. You'll look up at the camera, and I'll count to 3 to say your name and number.
Okay. I'm Lily Brzezinski, and I'm in the house!
Thank you, miss. All right, a quick recap of the scoring. First of all, for Abbotsford, 6 points for Celia Schindler, 4 for Asia Atkinson, 5 for Nevaeh Trankler, 7 for Azalea Atkinson, 5 for Jackie Soto. The Falcons shot 6 of 12 from the free throw line tonight. They were down 22-16 at halftime, and they came back and made it 22-20, and then Colby went off on a big run, and the Falcons could never recover. For the Hornets, Lexi Vanderhoof with 9, Angelique Hernandez, high scorer with 15, 3 for Bryn Polivka, Lily Brzezinski, 9. We just saw her get in the house. And 11 for Harrison Schmidt. The Hornets shot 7 of 25 from the charity stripe. Falcons will fall to 0-2 on the season. And Colby will improve to 2-1 tomorrow night. Look for Chris and I and Loyal as we bring you boys basketball as they take on Almond Bancroft. Thanks for tuning in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Again, our final score. Before I say that, for my wife and producer, Chris Anderson, I'm Joe Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight. Again, our final score here from Colby, Hornets 47, Falcons 27. Have a great night. See you tomorrow night.